Before you listen to what someone says, notice what their face briefly reveals before they speak, the tiny flash of emotion that slips out before they can stop it. These are called micro-expressions, involuntary facial expressions that last only a fraction of a second, often less than half a second. They happen because your brain reacts faster than your conscious control, especially when emotions are intense or being suppressed. Follow now, because if you skip, the algorithm may never show this again. Micro-expressions were discovered and named by psychologists studying human emotion. They are not controlled. They are the emotional signals your brain couldn't hide in time. When someone tries to conceal how they really feel, their face briefly shows the true emotion before a mask of politeness or control takes over. These tiny leaks can reveal fear, disgust, contempt, surprise, sadness, anger, or happiness. The same universal emotions people share across cultures. For example, a person might say, "I'm fine," calmly, but just before the words come out, you might see a very quick tightening around the mouth or a flash of widened eyes. A split-second expression that doesn't match what they are saying. That's a micro-expression. Another example is contempt. It might show up as a barely perceptible raise of one corner of the mouth or a quick flattening of the lips. It doesn't look like a full smile or a clear emotion, but it does tell you something about how they are feeling right now. Scientists studying micro-expressions have found that they can occur when people attempt to hide true emotions, whether due to stress, deception, or social pressure. These expressions can be valuable signals precisely because they are hard to control. But here's a crucial point. A single micro-expression doesn't prove someone is lying. Recognizing a flash of emotion only tells you that a genuine feeling appeared momentarily. Whether that feeling is tied to deception depends on context. For example, fear might flash if someone is nervous about being misunderstood, not necessarily because they are lying. A quick sign of sadness might simply mean the memory stirred emotion, not dishonesty. Context is everything. Experts also warn against assuming these expressions alone make you a lie detector. Research shows that while micro-expressions are real and often involuntary, many people don't reliably read them without training, and even trained observers vary in accuracy. Still, knowing about micro-expressions gives you a deeper way to observe interactions. When you see a momentary emotional flash that doesn't match the words that follow, especially repeatedly in similar contexts, it is a signal worth noticing. So here's what to watch for. Watch the timing of the face, not just the words themselves. Notice the fleeting signals that precede what someone chooses to say. That's where true emotion often slips out, sometimes before the mask even appears. If this felt familiar, you've probably seen it before, in conversations where someone said one thing but their face told another. Follow.com. Honest psychology. No hype. Just observation.